Okay, Dave. Now, this is my Flash design tool. Okay, I'm going to compare it by designing a banner, a real life banner, with your design tool right here. Okay? First of all, as I told you many times, the design tool must resize with the browser window. Here's my current Flash tool, works perfectly, resizes with the browser window. Let's look at yours. Told you this 10 times. It does not resize at all with the window. It just goes buggy. Okay? Now let's start the design. First of all, let's change the size to a 3x8 banner. Let's do it in yours. Let's change to a 3x8 banner. That works. Now let's change it to a vertical banner in mine and in yours. That works. Let's go back to a horizontal banner. We'll ignore this for right now. Let's set a background color of yellow in mine. Background color of yellow in your design tool. So far, so good. Let's add some text. This is my tool. Now let's select that text. In mine, easy to select, easy to move. Now let's center the text on the artboard. There we go. Let's move it up. Now let's enlarge the text. I hold down the Shift key, a modifier key, to keep the text in proportion. This is in the tutorial. You should be able to do this, but in yours it does not work. Okay? I can do it anyway, but if I hold down the Shift key, it keeps it in proportion. Let's try that in yours. First, let me recenter this. Now let's go to yours. Let's add some text. Rocket banner. Say OK. Let's select it. Now look, you have it. You don't select with. You can't see how buggy it is. All right, I got it selected. This should not change. It should be an arrow. Okay, not a four-way arrow. Okay, I got it selected. Now let me make it bigger. Okay, when I hold down the Shift key, okay, that's working now. Holding down the Shift key and it's keeping it in proportion. That's good. Let me align it to the center of the page. That's working. Okay, now I'm going to change the text to impact. I'm not finding impact on here. We need to have impact. It's one of the most important fonts there is, and I don't see it in here. You need to add impact. It's one of the most important fonts. We'll change it to Akin for now. Let's go to mine, change it to Akin. You need to have your fonts in alphabetical order so a person can find them. Now let's center that on the page. Let's go to yours, center it on the page. So far, not too bad. Now let me make it even larger, holding down the Shift key to keep it in proportion. It's real buggy, real buggy. What's wrong here? Real buggy. See that? It's jumping around. Let's do it on mine. Holding down the shift key, not buggy at all. Works perfectly. See there? Let's do it in yours again. See, it's totally buggy. It just jumps around. Let me do it without the shift key. Okay, I'm trying to resize it and it's totally jumping around the screen. Totally buggy. Let me recenter it. Now I'm going to add I'm going to change the color to red. Now I'm going to add an outline. I'm going to make it a black outline. And I'm going to add a shadow. Okay, that worked. Let me do it on my design tool. Let me recenter it. Let me move it up a little bit. Center it again. See, this works smooth as silk. Not buggy at all. Now let me go and change the text color to red. The effect, let me add a shadow and an outline. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this text. Right over here is the duplicate button. Click on that, and I got the exact same text perfectly duplicated. Let's try that in yours. I'm going to select it. I'm going to duplicate it. And it seemed to work, but I cannot select it to move it. There. Very buggy. Okay, it duplicated it, but very buggy. Now what I'm going to do is add a line between these two. I'm going to grab the line tool, and whenever you draw a line, you obviously want it restrained to 90 degrees. And that's, once again, the modifier key of shift. So I'm going to press the mouse, hold down the shift key, and draw a perfectly straight line. It restrains it to 45 degrees. So if I move down here, it restrains it to 90 degrees, I mean. So you can see I can draw perfectly straight lines. So I'm going to release that line. Now I'm going to select it. Select it, no problem. I'm going to increase the stroke width. No problem. Now I'm going to change the color to, it's already black. Okay, black is what I want. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it 10 points. Okay, I'm going to center it. Now let's do that in yours. Okay, I'm going to get the line tool. I'm going to try and draw a straight line. Now see, it's given me now look at that. It drew a line and it moved that. I should not have the four-way arrows. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of that layer. It's not letting me delete that layer. Very buggy. Very buggy. Let me try and draw a line again. I'm going to click the mouse, start to draw, hold down the shift key. It does nothing. Okay, how do I restrain it to 90 degrees? Okay, it looks like 90 degrees there, so I'm just going to let go. And look, now it's not at 90 degrees. How do I get, let me try and select it. I am not able to select that line. Now look at that. I clicked and it select both the texts. Very buggy. You can't work with this. Okay, now I got it selected. Very hard to select. Watch mine. I want to select it. I get a little green outline knowing my cursor is over it. I click. It's selected. Works perfectly. Okay? You have to know, you see, I have an arrow. I don't have the stupid four-way arrow that you have. Get rid of that four-way arrow. Okay? Do like these guys do. You know when you're over it, you get a little green outline, then you click and then you select. Anything I want to select, I can select. In yours, anything I want to select, okay, work that time. I want to select the arrow, work that time. I want to select this, work that time. A lot of the times you can't select things. Completely buggy. All right, let's get the line. Got it selected. Let me change the properties. Increase the stroke to 10. And you can see that line is not straight. It's almost straight, but it's not completely straight. You need to use the Shift modifier key. Okay? I'm going to delete that. I should be able to hit the delete key on my keyboard. Okay, that worked. I'm going to delete it over here. Very easy to select in my designer. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete this text. I'm going to go to your designer and I'm going to delete that text. Now I'm going to import a piece of artwork. I've never tried this in your designer, but here I'm going to import artwork. Remember, you need to add this warning. And I'm going to go to my D drive, wherever that is, right here. And let me go to, where do I have my everything drive? Here, test banners and signs. Okay, I'm going to import a PDF file. I'm going to import my rocket banner logo. All right, there it is. Okay, it's not exactly the logo I wanted because there's a white background on it. Let me delete that and import something else. Let me try this one. Okay, that's the one I wanted. Okay, let me take that, duplicate it. Perfect. Move it over here. Now I want these two to be lined up, so I have to select them both. There's two ways to do that here. I can either click and drag over both of them. Now they're both selected. Or I can click one and then shift click the other. Now they're both selected. Now I can align them like that. Let's try that in your design tool. Let's import artwork. Oh, look at this. Your buttons are not numbered. Buttons are not even numbered. It's ridiculous. Import artwork. Okay. All right, you have sort of a warning. Replica rocket banner. We're going to need to fix that warning. Looks like crap. Choose a file. Drop files here. Let's see if we can drop a file there. I am browsing off on my other screen, which you cannot see. I'm browsing for the same file, and it's the one called logo. And I need to go to the PDF files. Wait a minute. PDF files. Okay. Here it is, logo. I'm going to drag it over here. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing. Wait a minute, there it is. But look, it's coming in on a white background. Well, I can't even move it. There we go. It's coming in on a white background. That is wrong. That is a PDF file with no background. It looks like you changed it into a JPEG and imported it. That is wrong. It needs to import as a PDF, as a vector-based file. Yeah, you're changing it into a JPEG. That's why it's on a white background. You need to fix that. People don't want everything they have on a white background, you know. That's terrible. That is terrible. Let me make sure by importing another thing, this Marine Corps PDF. Yeah, you're changing it into a JPEG here. It should be imported already. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this is bullshit. I can't even select it. It's in here. Oh man, this is buggy. This is buggy. It's useless. Ay, ay, ay. Look what's going on here. Now you're telling me everything's working fine and you want me to point out what's wrong? You cannot see this on your own? Huh? Nothing works. I got to delete this to try and select. I got to delete this somewhere under here. There it is. I can't move it. Why do I go on? Nothing works in here. Okay? Watch me import something into my design tool. Okay? Let me delete this. Import my artwork. See, now look, there's a nice warning. Yours looks like shit. I'm going to import the same logo. Imports right in the center. I can easily select it. I can go to the properties palette. I can resize it right here if I want to. I can resize it here. I can keep it in proportion by doing nothing. I can select it, no problem. Everything works fine. I don't know why I should go on. Your designer, nothing works in it. Let's try the arrow tool. Okay, I drew an arrow. That's fine. Let's try the star tool. I can draw a star. Now, if I hold down the shift key, that doesn't work. If I hold down the shift key, it should keep it in proportion and make a perfect star. That doesn't work. The oval tool. Hello, oval tool. I can't select the oval tool. That's not working. Oval tool, hello. No, let me try the rectangle tool. No, can't select the rectangle tool. Not working. Nothing works. Look at this. I select this and I get a box around this. Look at that. The star just moved itself. Look, I cannot move the... It says it's selected, but I can't move it. Do I need to show you more? Huh? What if I want to select both of them? Okay, that worked. Oh my, now I cannot deselect. Now they're moving around on their own. This thing, nothing works. Nothing works. You don't know what you're doing. This is useless. After 5 months, this tool is useless. Okay? You can't see this on your own? I have to show this to you? You tell me the thing is working, everything's working. You ask me what is wrong, show you what is wrong. Okay, I show you what is wrong.